I even need Bauer's game for?
YouTube.
We are back again today for another Bauer Family Learns, where I teach a game to my family and also teach it to you at the same time. A special Kickstarter Bauer Family Learns today. I'm here with my amazing wife, Melina.
Hello.
And my lovely 7-year-old son, Sean.
Hi.
And today, we've got a treat because we are going to be trying out the upcoming Kickstarter. I believe it's either on Kickstarter or it's coming up for 10 Colors. This is a family-style game in which we are going to be trying to go all the way around the circle to be the first one to get to the finish line. It has some Candyland-style rules, but with counting thrown in, which I'm a big fan of. So, in this game, who wants to go first? Let's just do it like that. Does it say who wants to go first? Whoever, select any player to begin the game. I select Sean.
Sure.
All right.
Okay.
So Sean, you'll be player number 1. I'll be player number 2, and I'll be player number 3. I do want to mention that these are prototype components, obviously. So take everything you see here with a grain of salt. And another thing that I want to mention before I forget is there's 2 games actually. There's the 10 Colors board game, which we're about to play and show you, and there's also a 10 Colors card game, which can use the deck from the 10 Colors board game. So if you buy this, you're actually buying 2 games as opposed to 1, and we'll do another video for this one hopefully next week. But in 10 Colors, the board game, on your turn, you are going to draw a card. That card is going to either have a specific color, or it is going to have one of the special actions in the game. Now, there are 6 different kinds of action cards that you're going to see in here. We'll go over a couple of them. But when you get one of those, you can either play it right then, or you can hold on to it to play it later. So let's just start the game up, and you'll quickly get a feel for how it goes. So yeah. So right now, on the very first turn, whatever color you draw, so put it in the middle,
Yellow.
you're going to go to that color. So you just go to the first yellow, which is on number 4. And I do like this. Even if colorblind people are in this, they can still get by with that, which I like. So now it's my turn, and I'm going to go to the green. Ooh, booyah, baby. Number 2. Number 2, you're number 1.
Chaos.
Chaos. All right. The Chaos card. So when this card is drawn, each player needs to identify the number on the space that your game piece occupies and immediately move.
Oh, I didn't even get off of it.
And no. And you immediately move to the same number on the other side of the game board. If you're on start, though, you stay on start.
Aw, bummer.
So Sean goes, you're on number 4. So you go to the number 4 over here.
Holy smokes!
I'm on number 8. So I go here, and Mommy's losing by, yikes,
By the whole game board.
36 spaces.
I love chaos.
All right, Sean.
Put that on the box. Sean, it's your turn. So now, what you need to know is this is where the game gets interesting. Normally, like in Candyland, you're always moving forward when you draw a color. However, in this game, you look in front of you and you look behind you. Let's say that you drew the red card. So red is 1 space in front of you, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 spaces behind you. So whichever one of those you are closer to, you are going to move to. So right now, if you drew red, you would go here. However, if you were like right here and you drew red, you would actually go backwards. So you're never quite sure which way you're going to be going. Now, before this game ends, would you like to hear what some of the other attack cards are? Or do we want to play another game after this? Because it's a very quick game.
Yeah, we should probably do one, especially with
Chaos?
one of the first cards being chaos.
I'm cool with that. This is a very quick game, which will actually bring me to what one of those cards we'll do in a second. But yeah, draw the next card, Sean. You're up. Because there's a card that will let you end someone's game completely. So let's look green. And wow, Sean, so you 1, 2, 3. Now there's not green here, but it has every single color. So 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces away versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spaces away, which means Sean just won the game. High five. Nice game.
Wow.
Crushed
Mommy
it.
didn't even get off of start.
Yeah, thanks for handing him the game, dear. So we'll just leave these cards in the discard pile. Normally you would reshuffle them back in, but I want you to see some of the other cards, because there are. Now, who wants to go first this time? I believe we should choose Mommy.
I think Mommy should
Mommy
go first.
didn't get
Mommy
off
didn't
the
even
start
get off of
space.
start.
And that's the kind of game this is. This is definitely one of those games where if you have kids, I think, in that younger age range, that they're going to enjoy it. What do you think about the game so far, Sean?
I like it.
You like the chaos? All right, so mommy. Ooh, red. Good start from mommy. Bam.
Mommy's
Sean, your
number
turn.
1.
You are number 1, dear.
Thank you, babe.
Purple. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Red. Get out my way. I mean, hey, I love you.
Alright, over.
So now we get to the point where you can start going forwards or backwards.
Take.
Take. So take. Use this card to take any action card from another player. You cannot take
But
an
you
action
don't
card
have
and
one.
play it during the same time. No, but you can hold on to this, and
Oh.
you can use it as your turn later on if the situation happens to arise.
Okay.
Your turn. Ooh.
Take.
Wow. That one actually means that Daddy is a bad shuffler.
You think?
I
We
played
all
this.
knew this.
we
Anybody
played this.
that's played games with you knows this.
That's not fair, actually, now that I think about it, because we played this in class and we played this on game night, so it's gotten shuffled and played. I don't want to hear it, even though
You're still
block.
a bad shuffler.
So the block another player from taking their turn. The block player cannot draw a card from the deck or play an action card until their next turn. You know what? So when you draw it, you can either play it immediately or you can hold on to it and play it later. I'm going to play this immediately, and Sean, you were blocked. You won in 2 terms last time. I need to slow you down.
Hey, I'm in last. Why are you blocking me?
Because you won last time in 2 turns. You're
Yeah.
a threat, brother.
Yeah, that's just
Purple.
because
So I'm going to
Mommy
go
drove
backwards,
chaos.
aren't I?
Well, 1, 2, 3, yep, 4 backwards and a whole bunch forwards. All right. Purple.
So you're coming with us.
Aw. Well, you got blocked and now you're tied for first. Your
All
turn.
right.
Nope. Your turn, dear.
Oh, that's because Sean was blocked. I forgot.
No.
Sky. So I gotta go 1 space forward.
Womp.
That's okay. I'm not
Your
sharing
turn,
space with you.
The rules very simple. Draw a card and see. Oh, block. Who are you blocking, Sean?
Yeah.
Who are you blocking?
Mommy.
What?
Oh,
Wow.
bummer.
I thought for sure it was coming
Mommy
to
didn't
me.
even get to really play last time.
Orange. And oh no!
Daddy's coming all the way back. It's your turn again, bud. I got blocked.
Blocked. Daddy's not gonna get blocked because there's only 2 block cards in the game. Sky. Oh, that's oh, you're purple. Okay.
Yeah, he was on.
I was gonna say because if I got Sky, that means I gotta go all the way to the next
No,
Sky.
I'm 1.
Oh, yeah.
You're back here.
I'm 1.
Now, what are the wild spaces?
The wild spaces correspond to a wild card that can come up.
Okay.
And depending on where you are, you will go to the wild in front of you or the wild
I just didn't
behind
know if
you.
we were doing it wrong because if they corresponded to all of the colors.
Nope. And then what's really interesting is, so even if you're like right here and you're like, I got it in the bag, if you get that wild, you're like, no.
And you come all the way
Yeah.
back. Okay. Sky.
Oh, actually, does that symbol mean? I wonder. No, it says the nearest wild space, and I don't. Those are not wild spaces because the start isn't a wild space. Is the start a wild space?
What if you were
I don't know.
like
Maybe it's the rules.
right there and you got a white space and that was actually counted a white space? You're like, wow.
Alright,
Right.
whose turn is it?
Yours.
Oh yeah.
Sean's.
Oh, cards.
Wrong kid. Stop following me.
Sky. Oh wow. Bam. Let me guess. You're gonna blame me for 3 skies in a row?
Yes.
Get out of here. Great.
Is that a 4th one?
Are you colorblind, dear?
No.
Hmm.
Really?
Whoa.
Also,
Oh,
just,
well,
can you move me 1 back?
I was gonna say the next
Move
one.
the number 1. 1 back. Thank you. All right.
So did
Sean.
you? So can he move your 1-1 back?
Gray.
What in the
you
world?
need to shuffle better.
Oh, I do need to shuffle better because you know what? We played the card game, which is where you have to collect
You're
sets
terrible.
of colors.
You're terrible.
Ooh, eating that humble pie and it tastes so good.
Uh-huh.
Eat the crow, eat the crow. All right, give it a quick shuffle of Reno.
He's following me everywhere,
My turn.
which is good because then I would end up winning.
See,
if that's
look, a
the
new
case.
color, pink.
Oh, look.
I totally forgot we played at the card game. Yeah, because in that you have to get 2 sets of 3, so everyone had the exact. They would have 3 of the same color.
Orange. So send me forward.
Woo!
That one's closer.
Red.
Thank you for not following me.
Hey, that's
It's
it.
still one behind. And, oh, no.
And,
So,
oh, you're gonna end somebody's game.
somebody's game.
Ba, ba, ba.
Mommy wants to go to the grocery store, so I might end her game. Aren't you going to the grocery store?
I am, but I was gonna wait until the end of this game.
Well, you're in luck.
I want to see who wins. It's
Okay.
fine.
We're going to get some water shoes. All right. What? Who's? Wow, that was a...
Whoa,
But there's only one of those cards
At
in the
least
game.
I gotta play this game.
You did.
Yeah,
You got
well-
off the... So the first game you got started, the second game you got
wah,
eliminated.
wah, wah.
Uh...
Wait, wah, wah.
Yeah, you still go backwards. I was just getting Mommy off the board so we wouldn't get confused. Oh, yep. Ba-doo, ba-doo. Hey, what's up? And you know what? We can actually do
Yeah,
this.
move your cards.
Wow!
Wild. So where is Aeneas? Wild.
It's right there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and if you ever can't tell because maybe it's 4 to a wild in the front, 4 to the wild in the back, you always go forward. The game pushes you forward.
Oh, if you're right between them.
Yeah. Ooh, orange, baby. Hey, excuse me. Don't mind me. Bam.
Lime.
Mmm.
Where?
Oh, gotta count.
No, you're here. Wait. Oh, yeah, you're there. Never mind. Yeah.
1.
10. Or
Wah, wah.
yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. More than 6.
1, 2, 4.
Flying away. Oh, that's wow.
That's great.
Dude, whoa! That's like that might be the biggest
So
move
if
you
you're on
can
that
make.
color, if you're on that color, you get to go to the next one forward, even though this one's closer.
Whoa! Hot take. I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
mean,
I
that
think
only
you do go
seems-
backwards. Yeah.
Oh, bummer.
Oh, move. The closest space matching the color on the card drawn in each turn. Do not.
Don't hit yourself.
That is not okay and never okay. Do you understand me?
Why is it not okay? Never okay.
Because we don't hit ourselves. What if you accidentally hit yourself in the eye and like caused yourself to scratch your cornea and you were never able to see out of your eye the right way again? And I know that sounds like I would never do that, but how many times have you bitten yourself while eating? How many times have you hurt your
Accidentally.
foot while walking? Like, you think it'd be like, oh, it's so easy just to hit myself. I'm not going to accidentally, you know, like take the edge of my fingernail and scratch my eye. But how many times have you been like, oh, no. How many times have I been like that? Accidents happen, and you don't want to have an accident that's going to impact the rest of your life, buddy. So please don't ever hit yourself, okay?
Okay.
It gets really serious. Thank you. Besides, gray. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh.
Getting close. Blue.
Wah, wah.
Wow. That is
Hey, at least you get a
rough.
play.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mommy does have a solid point there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Ha!
Ha!
Daddy doesn't win.
You just caught up with me a little that last round, buddy. That was overall a positive round. Sean goes +3. Daddy with the wild +3. That round is a wash. Sean draws the card. It's a swap card. Oh no!
You get a swap with Daddy.
No!
I'm assuming that's what happens.
Yes, use this card to swap places on the board with another player.
Purple.
Oh, how the tables have turned.
Swap?
Oh my God.
You really need to shuffle. shuffle better.
Those two cards wouldn't have been together, though, because people weren't collecting those cards. That's just straight up dumb luck. People were collecting matching colors.
Oh, yeah, you don't collect wild.
So that is
cards.
just the chaos of this game, which you never know what's going to happen. 1, 2, 3, 4
What if I get?
versus way more than 4.
What if I get a swap?
Or what if there's another card that's going to just completely change a game? Who knows?
What if
on,
there's
give it
a
to
little
me.
magic that?
Blue, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which means I have won 10 colors, the board game. Sean won the first one. I won the second one. And that is 10 colors, the board game. That is currently on Kickstarter right now. It says ages 6+. Do you think that's a good age range?
Yeah.
Yeah, I played this with the kid.
Well, I'm pretty sure Luke could play it.
Yeah, I really do think that we could probably play this with our 4-year-old, no problem. Aside from, you might want to consider taking out some of those end and swap cards, just because
with younger kids, those special cards wouldn't.
Yeah, and by the way, Sean, I really appreciate how well you handled that second swap card. You went
was
from
awesome.
a very high peak to a very low valley in a very short time. And if you play board games, that will happen. That will happen a lot. And a lot of the time, it'll be because people backstab you.
Yeah.
And you need to be able to control yourself, because if you go off on
And this
them,
game is just luck.
if you go off on them, do you think they'd want to still play with you or be your friend?
No.
They'd be like, ooh, there's this one time that Sean did this thing, and so now we don't play board games together.
I totally forgot about this take. It wouldn't really help me.
Yeah, well,
No,
nobody...
because Daddy didn't have he wasn't holding on to it.
I was playing it, yeah. Well, there you go. That is 10 colors, and if you'd like to see a video of the card game, be sure to click on the subscribe button, because we'll get that hopefully up later next week. If you're enjoying what we're doing, please be sure to click on the subscribe button down below, and I will be sure to post the Kickstarter link down below once that goes live, or if it already is live. And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube.